Nice story there. Looking at some nice weather for today. Dry conditions across our area. Temperatures going to be topping out middle 60s. So again, looking at a dry day for your Saturday. But we're watching this coastal storm. It's down across the southeastern U.S., bringing them some rainfall. This will be tracking northward as we go, forward through the weekend. And our rainfall will be arriving later Sunday afternoon and then especially into our Monday. So satellite and radar, we're looking at some clouds overhead. We might get some little bit of a color for that morning glow, but certainly going to be tough to find with all the clouds out there. You can kind of see it here in New Bedford, a little bit more of the brighter horizon, but again, that layer of clouds is with us, and we'll be looking at a lot of clouds around for today. Temperatures in the upper 40s, lower 50s across the board, 52 in Providence, 53 in Newport. We'll top out middle 60s for the afternoon. So a bit milder, again, dry across our area as high pressure still holds on. But then the rain and wind arrive later Sunday afternoon. Strongest wind gusts expected down towards the shoreline. Here's a better way to look at it. One thing to note, high wind watch issued for coastal areas and especially the islands and again over towards Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket. The high wind watches for gusts as high as 50 miles per hour. However, the mainland, most of us will be seeing those gusts as high as about 35 miles per hour. But keep in mind, when it comes to heavy rainfall, the wet leaves on the branches, it won't take a lot of wind to cause some problems with power outages because we have the leaves on the trees. So something to watch, as we go through this duration of the storm. With the wind gusts being a factor, but certainly any of those Halloween decorations you have outside might want to make sure those are secure or even bring them inside as well. So let's time things out. We'll go forward here. High pressure still in control as we go through the day today, but as we go into tomorrow, you'll see the clouds move in from the south and seeing the rainfall still there. This is now 6 a.m. Sunday morning. Here is the shield of rain to our south. Here, of course, is southern New England. Low pressure off the Carolina coastline. Going to take its sweet time moving up the coastline, but it's going to help to kind of push this surge of moisture northward here. Thinking we'll start seeing some rain afternoon hours of tomorrow. So we're looking dry, at least for the morning, but I think for the afternoon, rain takes over, becomes heavy at times later on at night, indicated by those yellow bands pushing on through, some oranges and reds as well. Can't rule out even some thunder possible as we head into early Monday morning and throughout the day on Monday. And Monday is looking pretty rainy and windy with this, gusty northeasterly wind here taking over for our, storm here. This is now Monday afternoon, seeing some of these downpours, even some thunder possible in spots. Just overall a raw kind of day, really chilly out there. Temperatures only in the 50s with this, onshore flow from the water. 8 p.m. still seeing some of those downpours as well. And by the way, the rain could linger into early Tuesday, so a long duration storm is still expected. Here's the details here. 1 to 3 inches of rain possible when all is said and done by Tuesday morning. I mentioned those wind gusts really favoring the coastline and the islands for those higher gusts, but certainly, again, seeing some gusty winds throughout the entire area. Coastal flooding also an impact as well, with a coastal flood watch issued for the high tide cycles Monday 1 to 2 a.m. and then in the afternoon 1 to 2 p.m. Wind gust forecast you can see here, pretty gusty all day long on Sunday, even into Monday as well. Notice some of those pinks and reds here pop up overnight into early Monday morning, but the highest gusts really confined to the islands and just offshore over the course of the day on Monday. So here's that 7-day forecast for you. And again, this is a long duration storm with the wet weather that we are tracking and the wind. So definitely plan for some indoor activities later Sunday through early Tuesday. We do dry things out for Wednesday, maybe some more showers possible on Thursday. But of course, you can find more detailed discussion here on the storm that we're looking at ahead on our website at WPRI.com.